Every year, I talk to hundreds of HR managers and office coordinators across Toronto who are planning their company BBQ, and I hear the same mistakes over and over again. Today, I'm going to save you from every single one of them. My name is Maria Santos. I'm the event coordinator at Mr. Corn BBQ Catering. I've been working with corporate clients across Toronto and the GTA for 6 years. Everything from 20-person team lunches to 500-person company picnics. I've seen the events that go perfectly and the ones that go sideways. And I can tell you exactly why. Let's start with the biggest mistake: booking too late. I cannot tell you how many calls we get in June from someone who needs corporate BBQ catering for the third Friday in July. And we have to tell them, that date is gone. Toronto's corporate BBQ season is a 6-week window: June, July, early August. The whole city is competing for the same Fridays. If you want a quality caterer, one who actually cooks fresh on site, has proper staffing, and shows up on time, you need to book 6 to 8 weeks in advance. For July dates, start calling in April. Set a calendar reminder right now for April 1st. That's your BBQ booking deadline. Mistake number 2: not telling us about dietary needs up front. Here's what happens. A company books a 100-person corporate BBQ in Toronto. Everything looks great. Then 2 days before the event, someone emails to say 30% of the team requires halal food, 10 people are vegetarian, and 4 people have gluten intolerance. At that point, we can usually still accommodate. But it creates stress that didn't need to exist. When you request a quote from us, tell us up front. How many people need halal? Any vegetarians or vegans? Any allergies we should know about? We handle all of this at no extra charge. The halal proteins, the vegetarian options, the gluten-free awareness. It's all built into our service. We just need to know before the day, not the day before. Mistake number 3: trying to manage the caterer yourself on the day of the event. You hired a professional catering company so you don't have to work at your own company, BBQ. But so many event coordinators spend the whole event running back and forth between their colleagues and the grill, answering questions, solving problems. That should be our job, not yours. Every Mr. Corn corporate event comes with a dedicated on-site coordinator. That person is your single point of contact. You introduce yourself when we arrive, you show us the setup area, and then you go enjoy the event. We handle everything from there: timing, service flow, keeping the grill running, managing the team. You shouldn't have to think about us again until people start telling you how great the food was. Mistake number 4: underestimating your guest count. People think they're being budget conscious by ordering for 90 when they invited 100. What actually happens is the food runs out with 20 minutes left in service, and the people at the back of the line get nothing. That is a disaster for morale. It's the thing people remember. Order for your full invited count plus a buffer. For a corporate event, we usually recommend ordering at the high end of your RSVP range. The incremental cost per person is small. Running out of food is not a small problem. Mistake number 5: not thinking about the venue logistics. We show up to events and sometimes the parking lot access is locked, or there's no vehicle access to the setup area, or the rooftop space has a weight restriction nobody told us about. These things delay setup and push back service. Before your event, confirm: is there vehicle access for our truck? How much flat space do we have for the grill and serving stations? Is there any permit needed for open flame cooking at your venue? Let us know these details in advance, and the day runs like clockwork. All right, so that's the corporate BBQ survival guide. Book early. Tell us your dietary requirements up front. Hand off to your on-site coordinator on the day. Order for your full guest count. And confirm venue logistics before the event. Do those 5 things, and your Toronto corporate BBQ will be the one your team talks about until next summer. I'm Maria Santos from Mr. Corn BBQ Catering. To request a free quote for your corporate event, go to mrcorn.ca. That's mrcorn.ca. or call us at 416-575-2676. We serve all of Toronto and the Greater Toronto Area, and we'd love to be at your next event. Thanks for listening to the BBQ Catering Toronto podcast. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. We're back every week with more from the Mr. Corn team.